Keep it going for our host. How are y'all doing tonight? Hell yeah, that's what's up. I'm good too. I know I've kind of got a weird vibe. I look a little bit like Heath back off the ledger. If you guys are fans of the Joker. I used to look a lot like Macaulay Culkin from Home Alone. When I was at Jewish summer camp, people would be like, "Do the face." So, I looked a lot like him as a kid. And we've shared similar poor life choices, so now I still look like Macaulay Culkin. But I sure liked that compliment more when I was younger. I'll tell you what. Shoot. Is Michael Jokins here tonight? Speaking of people that haven't aged yet. Shit. He was heckling me last time I was at Big Top. I was like, I don't know this guy, he just follows me around. I'm just scared. Oh shit. I like to smoke weed. You guys like to smoke? Fucking book him, I'm a narc. Got you. Lock him up. Yeah, so weed is cool. It's good, but in some ways it's bad. You forget what your material was. You show up late to places you're supposed to be early for. It's not great. You don't do eye contact with people because you're worried they're gonna figure out that you're high. As if they don't have nasal cavities, just like eyes. They can see you're high. Like the lack of eye contact isn't improving that. That's not selling the sobriety, You can't be everyone's case. Eye contact is weird. I think I got bad at that post-COVID, It's tough. I think I might just be autistic. A lot of comics have autism. I don't know if I'm full-blown autistic. I might just have the tism. I might be just tistic, I've got a beautiful mind, I've been kissed by an angel, you could say. You might say I have angels in the outfield, I am Sam. I like an I am Sam. He's got a huge dick. They're just perpetuating that stereotype that special needs people with big dicks. And that whole movie didn't make sense to me. Like, the premise is that they have to take his kid away because his intellectual capacity is going to be less than his daughter's when she turns 8. And I'm like, couldn't the co-parent or there's so many options before just separating a child. This doesn't make sense as a movie. You ever get high and just deconstruct a movie and then still watch the whole thing? You're just kicking yourself 2 hours later. Why don't I do stuff? Some people have interests and hobbies. I just watch long movies and play Red Dead Redemption 2. Red Dead Redemption 2 is a great game. It's too good. It's like heroin. I've lost several good relationships to that game, People want to get along with me and get in touch with me, women especially. Anytime a woman's dating me, they're kind of envious of that game because I'm always much closer bonded to Dutch and my horse than I ever will be, the girl I'm dating. And it's tough, and they'll get mad and everybody. I'm like, I'm sorry, you're not in the game, If they figure out a DLC to get you in there, then we'll talk. But I can't get serious before the end. Autism. I love lifting weights too. My goal is to one day I'll be as strong as a train. Be able to lift a train. Rain Man. Man, I like that movie. It's a weird movie. Nothing. Yeah, Rain Man's weird. What if it's Brain Man and he's just trying to get laid the whole time with his huge dick that apparently they all have? I don't know. I don't know if that's real or not. That's sort of an interesting thing. You have some struggles, but in other ways you're, gifted. Maybe there is a God. I don't know. Maybe he's evening things out. I heard that special needs people see more ghosts. I'm like, that doesn't seem fair. doesn't God have a sense of double jeopardy? just seems cruel, you know? Speaking of ghosts, I'm gonna do my George Lopez thing real quick. You guys remember that Colton just walks into the middle of the stage from the wrong entrance? I love it. God damn. I'm gonna do my George Lopez, even though there are 0 Latinos in the crowd tonight, I think. Yeah, it's a white crowd, whatever. So George Lopez, he goes, every Latino's got a good bandana and a bad bandana. Like as a white guy, I'm like, okay. And then he keeps going, he's like, every Latino has got a good car radio and a bad car radio. Like, it just makes less sense as it goes on. He's like, every Latino, you got a room in the house with ghosts in it. I'm just like, well, that one I have just no experience with. Do they be having more ghosts? I don't know. Oh, shit. Alrighty. The drugs are giving me a sense of time distortion. I don't know how long I've been up here, but it's probably...
Doesn't matter. You got more ghosts.
Okay. Thanks, man. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Fifth Third's Bank is an interesting thing. You don't really want to trust a bank that can't do fractions. But the other thing I was thinking of is Trump is going to open 3/5 Compromise Bank. He's going to bring back slavery. That was better in my head. But at this point, it wouldn't surprise me. Let's see. The other thing I've been thinking about that's problematic is there's a lot of new words for different people in LGBTQ. Like, trans people used to be called trannies. And, like, I was thinking, what if you just called them the Dixie Chicks? Right? Like, that one's obvious. I don't know how they didn't get there. The last thing I've been thinking about is flags are interesting, you know? Like, the more woke a flag is, the worse it's going to be aesthetically, right? Like, if you look at the LGBTQ flag, there's 17 colors on there. Like, there's brown, yellow, green, purple, orange. Like, they're just there's the group from Star Wars on there now. Like, they're just adding shit. And, like, then you think, on the other end, the more racist your flag is, the better the color scheme is, right? Like, we're in the South. You know, the Confederate flag, that's 3 colors tops? It's a crisp design. I don't like what it stands for, but aesthetically very pleasing, right? You know, so it's just interesting how that, you know, the wokeness versus the design spectrum, how they're inversely correlated. I don't know. That was just a weird thought I've been having. All right, that's all I got for tonight, folks. I've been Jacob Englander. Keep it going for our host. Tip your bartenders.
And keep it going for Jacob E. Erlander, or I'll learn how to pronounce his fucking name one of these days. Someday. It's like